Isn't my guitar so pretty? My dad gave that to me. Okay, so right now we're streaming live on twitch.tv/QDoll. We have 18 viewers and we just ordered sushi. I just ate it on my stream. I am making a first time thymine gates 1 to 3 room. If you want to see all my prog runs, you can check it out. It's my best favorite time of the night where I'm gonna eat some of my crumble cookie. You can see this one, I already ate some of the edges, and good thing I got this one because I checked the website today and it actually got sold out. All the other 5 didn't. See how good I am at like predicting things? So I ate my sushi, so now I'm gonna eat some cookies. I also have made some green tea here. And thank you to all of you guys who always watch my stream. I know people always wonder like, well, if they're watching your stream, then like, why don't they help you raid? But honestly, I consider these like a separate kind of audience, a separate kind of people. I would never force them to raid with me. Actually, a couple months ago, I was already playing League, but when I came back to Lost Ark, this one guy from the Lost Ark European server, he came to the NA server to play with me because he saw I was on NA, and he wrote in my chat, he was like, everyone join the room, help her clear. And I was like, it was back then I used to like have my mic on, so it was like really weird. I was like, oh, I didn't say anything. I was like, whatever. We are not that vibes at all. I love that you're here, don't worry about them. But yeah, honestly, it's such a chill day. Honestly, I just spent the whole day just relaxing. I won all my League games. I have now put my League ELO and my usernames in my about section. If you want to know about D2 and Grandmaster mid laner plays that I did and accounts that I did, you can listen to my podcast, but you have to go way back to like December because that's when I was doing that. But it's all there. Proof is in the pudding. And thank you for the same people who keep showing up every single day. I'm just really glad I could trust you guys as my mods and like as my viewers. It's just really cool. So thank you. Cookie date with cute doll. So this cookie, they put a little bit of salt in it, so it kind of like contrasts with the sugar, and it like tastes really good when the salt just hits. Like whoever is the cookie artist at Crumble, marry me, please. Make me cookies every day. They are so soft and buttery and delightful and made with love. The recipes are just like divine creations. The recipes are just otherworldly. And my views are going up because they see I'm talking to myself. Sounds good to me. If I ever get more famous, like 1,000 viewers, I will get some like a serious moderator team. I will never get a manager though, so don't ever reach out to me to try to be my manager. I already had a manager in the past. I didn't really like it in 2020. I just feel like, why should you take 10% of everything I do and you don't even do anything? Like, I do everything myself, so I don't need you. Somebody applies to my room, they see me talking to the camera, cookie in hand, fingers a mess, that's when they want to apply. I've been sitting here for 7 hours, silence. Just like, people they only want you whenever you're busy. Human psychology, guys. Not only gonna bother you when you're like, your hands are busy, you're doing something else, then they want you. When you're having your like 5 minutes of fame, that's when they want you. That's when they want to date you. They want to date you right now. Humans. So I was actually thinking about men earlier. So I was just like, before I got out of here, I was like, okay, so let's be real. Okay. So I had 10 ex-boyfriends. I also dated a lot of people online that used to be my duos or my viewers, just basic playing games with them, whatever. That's just like how I am. Like I just formed connections with people, and they obviously like me. That's why they were there in the first place. And then they make moves on me in my DMs after stream. And this is like years ago. We're talking like 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. Like that's not like right now, because I want to tell you guys the truth is that I am sitting here waiting for a DM that I will never receive, because I blocked DMs everywhere. Like not even my haters can DM me. Nobody can DM me to take me on a date. There's only one person in my text messages who is not blocked, that is not like family related or anything, that is like a romantic prospect who can DM me, and he keeps texting me. I haven't responded, and I'm just waiting for him to ask me to go on a date. I'm just waiting. Just ask me, please. Okay, I would love to go. And it's not for the food. I actually like this person. Okay. But honestly, guys, as you can tell, I like everybody. So put what weight of value you want on that. Okay, so they're still just waiting there. Okay, so and they know I'm talking about them. Okay, so one day my mic is gonna be unmuted, and it's just gonna be, I'm gonna know though, because I'll see like my viewers going up really fast, like something is off, and I'll mute my mic. But yeah, like, because I play all my videos like out loud, I'm like, I always keep checking my mic. I'm like, I just never want them to know like what I'm listening to. I'm so secretive about everything. He finally canceled his application. Get a clue. Okay, so he literally just gave me all this energy, and he realized, so he just finally left. Men. Okay, so yeah, I'm literally sitting here waiting for a DM that I'm never gonna receive. And the reason why is because when I was like 26 years old and 24, I used to have like a lot of really toxic relationships. Not my first ex-boyfriend, is more like my online boyfriends that I started to date in the years after. And it was like okay, so it was the ex-boyfriends that I started to date that literally, we would be in toxic relationships, that I literally would just block them, and then they would like create new accounts or find ways to use Google numbers and stuff like that to message me and stuff like that. So I'm used to, no matter how much times I block somebody, for them to always find a way to message me. So as the years went on, like I told you, I was 24 years old back then. Now I'm 35. So we are talking that 11 years has passed. But yet my mental is still like the one from back then. I'm just like, okay, yeah, well, I'm just gonna block my DMs everywhere. I literally have the highest security settings ever on Twitch, on Discord, on Snapchat, on Instagram. Oh, Instagram is such high security right now. I found this new option that literally like it won't notify me about any single thing that happens on my account. It's like it never happened. Like I will never see any notification ever. It's a new feature. And then like Discord, I already said that one. TikTok, no one can message me on TikTok, not even my friends. Every single platform. Twitter, every single platform I have. I lock the DMs. Text messages, I get text messages all the time from random people. Sometimes it's like written in Chinese and it has emojis. I just instantly block every single thing. The last time I had a pointed DM at me that was like, hey, like, what are you doing now? Like, I forgot when that was. But then the one time before that, I did show a picture of the screenshot in my video. But for all the future ones, so you'll never know when I have them again, because I don't want to give any kind of attention to those kind of people that it's literally just the same number of like ex-boyfriends that are just keep messaging me from my past on like Google numbers or whatever. So I'm just literally just ignoring it, like just instantly blocking. I'm not going to be mentioning it, and I'm not going to be putting screenshots in or video captures of it in, like, no attention whatsoever. Okay. So I literally have no way for people to DM me, but I'm like waiting for this DM. And I keep checking like who requested me to be a friend on Snapchat. I've accepted 2 people so far. So I feel like in all of my like 20,600 followers on TikTok and my 5.4K on Twitch, my 1.71K subscribers on YouTube, and my 2.35K subscribers on followers on Instagram, out of all of them, I only have 2 friends on Snapchat. I already muted their DMs because they already said like hi, maybe. I don't know what they wrote. I just muted them already. They're already muted. And then just one person is in my text messages, and he's also muted, but I'm still just waiting. I'm still waiting because I periodically check it, because sometimes I see like some words there and I'm like, oh, I wonder, like, what did he write? Because then he started the sentence with also, so I was like, oh, what if he asked me out on a date? So I went to go check it, but it wasn't. He was just telling me something else. Okay, I can't say it because then it just gives away the identity. Okay, anyways. So yeah, so I'm waiting for a DM I'm never gonna receive. That put aside, I was thinking a lot about the kind of man that I want to date, whatever, because I'm like, okay, maybe I'm doing it wrong. And you guys know there's a lot of influencers online that already talk about like the dating scene and stuff. A lot of you guys don't know her, but there's this sprinkle lady. Her name is Shira. I'm a huge fan. I love her. But so she's basically saying that you have to date ugly rich guys, right? And then so I think about like my past relationships, and I'm like, okay, only 2 of them out of the 10, only 2 of them, only 20% of them were cute. They had blonde hair, blue eyes, my second boyfriend and my third boyfriend. And I met them in real life, and the second one was from college. I dated him in college. And they're both taller than me. And they're gorgeous, and they have nice accents, and they're just really cute, and they're very like classy, like Texas and Maine, and like their families are so nice. And the one from Maine, his mom was so nice to me. Like, she actually liked me. Like, it was so cool. Oh my god. She's like, your feet must be cold. She gave me these like red socks, and I was like, I'm gonna keep these forever. I wish I still had them, but they're like these fuzzy socks. And then she like took me onto the porch with her son and like took a picture of us and put it in an actual photo album. Like, but guys, that was when I was like 20 years old, 19 or 20 years old. So that was a really long time ago. That was that was 15 years ago. So those were different times. But that was like probably the nicest mom I ever met. Honestly, she was so freaking nice to me, bro. Oh my god. And I'm always scared of dogs, but their dog I was not afraid of. Like, their dog came and sat next to me. I forgot his name though. And then I just kept petting the dog. And then the dad was like, oh, like that dog really likes, like the dog really likes you. Like, he won't even move. He just loves it there. And I was like, oh, like that was like my first connection with animals. Like, I'm terrified of animals. I'm so scared of animals. I don't know why. I feel like they have a sixth sense, and that they like kind of know. I don't know. I'm scared of animals. I feel like because I can't talk to them, I feel scared that they're just gonna bite me or something. I'm scared of birds. In Egypt, the birds were so big. I took pictures of the crows in my vlogs, and they were so big that I literally would not sit outside of the view. I have a view of the pyramids, and I would not go outside. I stayed inside except for every single dinner and lunch and breakfast, except the last day. I finally was brave enough. I was like, fuck it. I want this view. I want this picture. I want this video. I'm gonna do it. Anyways. So about the men. Shira says date ugly rich men. But I already like been doing that, and it doesn't really make me happy. So then I was scrolling on my TikTok, and I guess I'm getting on like relationship TikTok now because I wasn't there before. I'm more like dance talk, but that's how I get like all my dances. This thing came up on my For You page, and it was like, ladies, stop dating ugly guys, because when it doesn't work out, they're gonna give you the ick. And I was like, oh my god, that happened to me. That's like been happening to me. That's what like my last two relationship related video, dating related videos were about. I basically had the ick, and it's just such a gross feeling. It's like all of a sudden you're just so grossed out about like the thought of a person. And like literally like it's kind of so funny because I went through my Instagram, and I was like, whoa, and I saw a picture of this other person that gave me the ick, and I literally just deleted the photo, even though I look so cute in it. And I was like so shocked at myself, and like I refused to post new pictures of people who gave me the ick. I'm almost ready to delete the photos. I'm just finishing my last set of posts first, so I don't accidentally delete something that I wanted to post. So I'm making sure I post everything, and then I'm gonna delete it all. But yeah, I can't wait to delete those photos because they're just hanging around my phone, and I just need to rid that energy, rid the ick. So that's what the girl said. And then I'm thinking about like what Shira said, and I'm like, but they said like I have to date like ugly rich men, but if they're gonna give me the ick, then yeah. And then like, yeah, it's confusing. So we're supposed to date hot guys. We're supposed to date hot guys? Well, why didn't I get the memo? Like, seriously. I know, it's so true. And then I've been thinking a lot too about my ex-boyfriends. I'm like, the thought has come across my mind, well, what if my ex-boyfriends asked me out again? Because they were around. Even though, okay, two of them were around, and one of them is a hater. I couldn't believe my eyes. And I just banned them. And then another one, he's just always watching all my YouTube videos. I just know he's there. I banned him and blocked him in as many places as possible, but he's one of those people that just like doesn't get a clue. Like, he's a Chanel guy. But I'm like, what if they ask me out again? Should I go out with them? And I thought about it. I was like, what if the Chanel guy buys me another Chanel and a Rolex? Because I always wanted a Rolex, but don't worry guys, I don't want one right now. I don't want one. I don't use watches, okay? Because I couldn't even shower with it. I don't take my jewelry off, like, ever. I'm like, what if he just got me like what I asked him for? And then because I did ask him for a Rolex, and he was like telling me that he can't afford a Rolex. And I'm thinking to myself, like, even I can afford a Rolex, but obviously I won't just go buy a Rolex. That's really like irresponsible, because I do have like to be financially responsible, being like a social media influencer. So I'm like, no, I still wouldn't want to date him. I think I would still have like the ick. I think so. I don't know. I just kind of just did the side eye, which means you're lying. So I don't know. I don't want to date him because I actually have some other issues in there that I wouldn't want to date him. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to really put him on blast. Okay. So I have some issues. So I don't want to date him. Okay. So I kind of made like a hard set rule, like, okay, maybe I just will never date one of my exes again. I say that a lot. But then, what about like my first ex-boyfriend? He was like perfect, and we're both like really different now. But I'm like, he blocked me in text messages. So, I mean, like, I think I already let go. Like, I think I already let go. I already think that's like not an option, you know? But I know I am the best one. I know that I'm the best one he's ever dated. I also know I'm the prettiest. And I know he actually likes me. Like, he actually loves me. I even remember, like, when I was 18, he even used to say stuff like, at 19, he used to be like, do you think, how could you say that? How could you ask if I actually love you? Of course I love you. He wrote me 19 letters, like how the guy did, Noah did in the Notebook. I have them. One day my dad just brought them over to me. He was like, look, I found all these love letters. Oh my God, I was like, Dad. He always reads all my stuff, man. But yeah. I have it. It's in his house. It's in his apartment. But yeah. Who knows? You know, he's not like the other exes. He doesn't stalk me. He doesn't watch my social media. I said he blocked me, you know? So, I don't know. I was together with him for 8 years, but I started dating him when I was 18 years old. One day after I turned 18 years old. When I was a teenager, my dad told me I'm not allowed to have a boyfriend until I'm 18. So on my 18th birthday, somebody at my high school just wanted to ask me out. See, we're even high school sweethearts, but he's 1 year older than me, so I don't really know if it counts as high school sweetheart because I was like in my last year of high school, senior year, and he already graduated to college, but we were in the same high school. And then he's like, let me take you out for your birthday. So on June 28th, that's my birthday, he took me out to eat. And then that night on Facebook, yes, we used Facebook back then. Facebook, he messaged me and he said, will you be my girlfriend? And I said, let me think about it. So I called both of my sisters to the computer. I said, hey guys, look, this guy just asked me out. And we just had this date today, blah, blah, blah. This is his picture. And then they're like, oh yeah, he seems really nice. Okay, yeah. And then so I'm like, okay, yes, I'll be your girlfriend. So the next day was our first date as like boyfriend, girlfriend. June 29th, and I was 18 years old and 1 day old. I got my first boyfriend. We dated for 8 years, obviously rocky. And then our first date was like, we went to Central Park. Bro, I don't know how I did it. I wore this red dress with polka dots, and I wore these red high heels. They were like 6 inches, and I walked all around Central Park. No feet problem whatsoever. What a blessing to be young. Rode a boat. Took a little photo, put it on Facebook, still have that photo today. I wish I could post it, but obviously I would have to ask his permission because he looked so much different back then than he does now, but I can't just post him, bro. That's just creepy. And then, but that's so cute because I was like 18, you know what I'm saying? I look so cute. Oh my God. And then I walked all around Central Park, rode the little boat. We built a bear. I don't remember what that bear's name is though. Wolfie maybe? But it was a wolf. It was a silvery wolf, or like a it kind of looked like a husky. I think it was a husky because it had blue eyes. I'm not sure though. And then we went to Starbucks. Oh my God, this was so cute. I can't really remember this. Went to Starbucks and he got a mango slushie and I got like a strawberry smoothie. Isn't that fucking crazy that I remember that? Like, I would never order that now, but yeah, he always orders like mango related things. It's weird, but anyways, my dad does too. And then, okay, so yeah, that was our first date. It was so cute. Our like teenage years were so adorable. We went to dates in like Salem because I went to school in Boston. I went to college in Boston. So he took me to Salem, Massachusetts. We went to Niagara Falls. Like, we literally just did road trips over the weekends. It was like so fun. We went to Rhode Island and I had this really nice lobster there. Oh my God. We went to, we always did like really like cutesy millennial things. Like, we did like movies. We always sing every single movie and it had to be like 3D. Always got a blueberry slushie and like a nachos with like cheese and jalapenos. I forgot to tell you guys that was my order. It would also have jalapenos on the side and then 2 things of cheese, and I would eat like every single bit of that cheese. Like, I would lick the container clean. Like, I'm obsessed with that, but I don't eat that anymore. But that was my order. And he would always get popcorn, maybe a hot dog, I don't remember, but I know what I got. And then if I wanted candy, like, he would get it, but I don't think I would get candy. honestly, but I would get all the other stuff I said. And then we always went to the mall. We always went to Abercrombie and Fitch. He always bought me everything I wanted. He showed me Abercrombie and Fitch, and I became an Abercrombie and Fitch model. Like, I was literally a model. I will put the photo. Like, I was a model. It was really cool. And sales associate, of course. And what else did I do? I don't know, we just had so much fun. But I forget what we were talking about, but yeah, I don't know. If he comes back, we're just both completely different. So it would be like really hard. I don't know. He blocked me, guys, I told you. And then I started thinking, well, did I ever really love anyone? Because, you know, my mind just goes everywhere. Have I really ever loved anyone? Well, obviously I loved Cookie. Cookie was the last relationship that I actually loved somebody. You can see it in the video. I loved him like so much more than he loved me. I'd just be like you know, like make him do stuff for me, you know? I don't know how to describe. Hard to describe. I loved him a lot more. And I like showed my affection. And that was like the last person I loved, I think. Yeah. I just don't really understand what all the other times were though. It's just kind of weird because for all the relationships I thought I was in love, but I look back now and I'm like, no, I wasn't. Only the Cookie one I could say for sure. I was just like, for sure, I know I really like that one. You know, God rest his soul now though, but this tastes really good though. Yeah, I think because that was the last time I was like that young. You know, like when you're young, how you love differently than when you're older. So I think it was the last time I was like young loving somebody. And I only just started to like dye and bleach my hair. It was in the orange phase. So I was like very new. But once I went blonde, I was just savage. I was just savage. So it had to be something in the overall transformation of every single thing that happened that literally was like why that was my last love, genuine love. That was like that was a love just for love, not love for money kind of love. That's why I say it's the real one. Yeah. And then he always gave me all the gifts I wanted. Like for Christmas, I got like all these dresses I wanted, and then I wanted like, I always went to California it was a long distance relationship. We played video games together. He was my jungler, I was mid laner. We played Blade Soul together, Revelation Online together. Granado Espada together was our first MMO. That's how we met. We played even Terra together. My name was Kitty Cat, and his name was Dirty. What is that thing called again? Dirty something. Dirty Sprite. His name is Dirty Sprite. So I made a new character called Dirty Cat because I'm Kitty Cat. So, you know, I wanted to start all over with him. So I gave him all these costumes. Because I'm a costume queen. In Terra. Those videos are still on YouTube. Our Blade and Soul videos. Everything is all on YouTube. It's so scary to watch. But yeah, that's why I really liked him. And then when I went to California, every single time, he always took me to eat sushi at this one restaurant. It was the best place ever. Probably have a vlog about it. I'm sure I do. I know I do, but it has to be there. And then I always got like this volcano sushi. And he always would like ship me like there's like a pink Tarte box there, and it has like these makeup brushes. His sister was really good at makeup. And stuff. So she knew all the good stuff, and she would tell him, like they sent me a gift, and her sister picked out all like my bras. Like, I know that's really weird, but they were like the best. I still have all of them. They were like the best Victoria's Secret bras ever. So like, because he has a sister that knows about like makeup, she gave me eyeshadow palettes, she gave me makeup brushes. He bought them all for me, but she told him what is good. And yeah, it was a good time. I feel like that was like the last time though. But yeah, so I actually don't know. So the saga of this is, should I only date hot guys? If I only date hot guys, then I will never get the ick. Even if it goes badly, I won't feel like, oh, I wouldn't feel like, oh, I settled, or ew. I would never do that. Should I make it a rule? And then I also didn't know about height, because I kept saying 6'6", 6'6". All my boyfriends, I'll tell you all 10 of their heights. 5'11", 6 foot something, like 6 foot like 2, 1 or 2, 6 foot 1 or 2. 6 foot, like same height as me, like 5'8", 5'9". I'm 5'7". 5 foot, like around like my height, like 5'8", 5'9". But he looked a lot bigger than me, so I love taking pictures with him because I like feeling small. 7th boyfriend, an ex-fiance. He's really 5 foot. But he told me he was like 5'2", but he's like 5 foot, I'm pretty sure. And I actually met him in real life when I was on vacation in Hawaii. 8th. Oh, he's, did I really have 10? The 9th one doesn't even count. Okay, so 8th is, he's really tall. He looks like a basketball player, but he's like just 6 foot, but I think he said like 6'1", 6'2", but I think he's just 6 foot, but I'm so small, I look so small, I make him look even taller. So guys, I'm so full from that cookie. 9th, I never met him, but he's like 5'9". 10th was like 5'7", 5'8", like around my height. And those are all my 10 boyfriends. So varied in height. I obviously like 6'6" and taller, but I dated one guy who was 6'9". I only did one date with him. I dated this other guy. Did I say 6'9", right? And then I dated this other guy. He was 6'6", and that's really tall. And that's my favorite height so far. But for both those guys, I only dated them for one day each. So I don't know. I really like the tall guys. I don't know if I should put a height limit on it because that immediately cuts off all my options. Like, what if I meet like the perfect guy, but then he's short? And like I told you guys, I already dated like 5 foot tall guys, and they were fine. They were like top rated amongst my overall relationships, and I'm 5'7". So like I don't even mind being taller, and they actually didn't even give a fuck that like a height difference. So I don't know. It was actually fine because we were both like confident, but yeah. And those were like my best relationships. Seriously. Like the seventh ex-fiance, this 5 foot, literally Hawaii, went to Front Street, went to this apartment. I'm actually gonna insert the video. This is the place he rented. He rented it out twice. I got to move to Hawaii. my gosh. Okay, do you know what kind of macaroon it is? No. Well, we'll find out. Oh my. This is so beautiful. Gosh. Okay, do you know what kind of macaroon it is? No. Well, we'll find out. This is so beautiful. I gotta put it in something. Oh. Oh, that nice door blanket is in there too. Peanut butter that I got for my birthday from 805. It's Vincent Van Gogh peanut butter and jelly. Wow, I love Vincent Van Gogh. It's like my bag. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's nice. A more affectionate, open-minded person. And that stops now. Can't open the door. Oh, we can move the table. It is my first birthday. It's really beautiful.
What do you want? ¿Qué es Okay, happy birthday. Oh.
Oh, it's good.
You're gonna be sitting where, baby?
Here and here, us. Little unicorn horns. Lived there during lockdown. He was executive chef at a restaurant, and while nobody was allowed to go to restaurants, I got to go to his restaurant all for myself, and he knew all the other restaurant owners in all of the place. So when restaurants slowly start to open up, we would get special treatment from the restaurants. He would take me to really nice ones, and then every single day obviously he would cook me food because he's a chef and bring it to me, whatever I wanted. Usually oysters with like Alfredo sauce is what I usually kept getting. And then anyways, so like look at this. I'm gonna insert the Hawaii. Look at this. But yeah, I didn't know this was gonna go that deep, but I just wanted to show you guys my cookie. So I'm just gonna post this now after I edit it a little bit. Buy my merch. Subscribe everywhere. Check all the stuff in the description box, and you know, click around and look around. Shop my Amazon storefront. Buy my book from cutedollhouse.com. Okay, bye. Love you. Thank you for sticking with me. Oh yeah. So all those questions remain unanswered. So, bye.